Yo, if you want a high-velocity, soul-shattering, and totally addictive African-inspired Grimdark epic masterpiece that hits with the absolute top-tier structural friction of John Grisham and the relentless, zero-compromise mechanical weight of an elite military training sandbox, Evan Winter has engineered an absolute world-class triumph. The Rage of Dragons drops us head first into the deeply layered, highly volatile territory of a world locked in a brutal, thousands of years long war of survival, launching the explosive first installment of the Burning Saga. We follow our fierce, hyper-analytical, and fiercely resilient protagonist, Tau Tafari, as he drops his defensive isolation buffers and transforms from a common, low-caste citizen into a hyper-optimized weapon of absolute devastation, entirely fueled by a relentless desire for blood vengeance. The vibe is zero-compromise dual-wield swordplay meets a relentless, slow-burn underworld grind. The narrative structure hits absolute overdrive when a sudden, corrupt execution by high-caste nobles wipes out Tau's baseline family pool, triggering a hyper-observant survival radar that clicks into maximum capacity. Tau completely refuses to be a passive casualty or a submissive peasant trope in these institutional empire games. Instead, he enters a brutal, zero-compromise military academy sandbox. To fast-track his combat metrics, he executes an incredibly dangerous reality-warping protocol. He uses an underworld sorceress to pull his conscious mind into the Isihogo, a terrifying, demon-infested underworld mirror dimension, where time moves slower. He manually upgrades his tracking speeds and blade reflexes by dying thousands of agonizing tactical deaths in his sleep, returning to the waking world with a terrifying combat efficiency that completely shatters the baseline tracking metrics of the elite caste warriors. Evan Winter treats the military tradecraft and caste-based systems with fantastic structural weight. This isn't just a standard power fantasy loop. It is a gritty, high-friction landscape where massive dragon summoning arrays, political assassinations, and deep hidden emotional vulnerabilities intersect, requiring our protagonist to rely on his ultimate conditioning to keep from collapsing. This audiobook is a total sleep-depriving binge listen because the dynamic, highly energetic narration perfectly captures Tau's sharp, tactical internal calculations alongside the massive, commanding weight of an environment where the ultimate penalty for a missed block is absolute erasure. Trust me, if you want an epic fantasy thriller that treats its complex blade combat and progression curves with perfect logical weight, this book is the absolute GOAT.